I'm sure you've seen this term floating around somewhere on TikTok or YouTube before, with people on the internet completely changing how the word is supposed to be used. Ragebait is online content designed to intentionally provoke anger or outrage in order to increase engagement such as comments, shares, or views. So how do people really use Ragebait? Nowadays, people use Ragebait whenever they're trying to fight with you or argue with you in a comment section and they can't seem to win. So somebody on the internet came up with a genius idea to say, hey, I was just rage-baiting you as a way to deter from the conversation. Which doesn't even work half the time because the person on the other side is not oblivious to what you're doing. And when you have more passion for a subject, typically you're more emotional about it. So when somebody says they're rage-baiting you, they're not really rage-baiting you. They see that you're emotional or that you know a lot about that topic, and they think it's a dunk to try to say it's rage-bait. I'll show you an example of what rage-bait is right here.
That fight.
That fight's so good.
I love that fight.
Have you seen the breakdown of it? How it doesn't make any sense? There's no shit.
That's it.
It doesn't make any sense.
Who cares? You just made points the entire time we've been talking about how choreography matters. What are you talking about? In terms of choreography, that one's worse than anything I've talked about. Your way of arguing makes no sense. You talk about one thing for 30 minutes, and then it just doesn't matter when you want to make a different point. You are totally... Who cares? You do!
So as you could clearly see here, this person knows what they're talking about, and the person he's arguing with doesn't know what they're talking about. They got emotional because the person on the other side is clearly not trying to bait them, but they're so stupid that it looks like rage bait. I'll show an example of what rage bait really looks like.
What are Kamala's qualifications?
She's a woman. There hasn't been how is that be a president?
Qualification.
Of course it is. Wow, guys get to run the country for 400 years. A woman never gets a chance.
Just because she's a woman?
100%.
You don't think education...
And she's a minority. We need a minority back in office too.
The two things that I said.
I didn't want to get political. You were asking me, so I'm answering your question.
Right, so her
Angry
only
at it.
qualifications are that she's an African American and she's a woman.
And she got that wop on her.
All right.
So the moral of the story is, don't be getting rage baited by people who are dumber than you. If somebody's really trying to rage bait you, all they want to do is make you angry from the start. So just be aware.